I'm opening a new merch store. Okay, so tell a lie. It's not actually a new store. Longtime fans who follow me on Blue Sky and Patreon have already known about this for a few months, but I never made an official video announcing the store because, well, for one, I was procrastinating, but for two, I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. And I didn't. Despite doing a lot of research and technically having a business degree, I still wasted a lot of money on materials that didn't work out and tabling events where nobody bought anything. What's worse, the business part of the store was the only part I was contributing to. The art that I sell, and the art of this little Kandaru on screen, and the art in most of my videos isn't mine. It's my partner, Almond's. They've always been credited in the description and sometimes even on screen, but because it's my face and voice, people still get confused. The store sells cute stickers and prints from a variety of fandoms like Epithet Erased, My Little Pony, Deltarune, Pokemon, and various anime. We also have a few larger ticket items like keychains and these really soft and squishy heart pins, but those are currently only available at conventions or through our POD store, which is a bit more expensive. I'd love to one day expand into blankets, bags, and apparel, all that cool big stuff, but, you know, small steps. Almond has actually been interested in selling their artwork and tabling at conventions ever since they were little, when they'd help their older sister in the artist alley. But, as is typical of a lot of great artists, they never had much confidence in their work, and also didn't really know how to advertise. For me, this store is a much newer dream. I actually wanted to be a screenwriter for children's cartoons ever since I was in high school, and while that still sounds amazing to me, it's not really a realistic dream unless you live in LA. Which I did growing up, and I even had connections in the industry who liked me and a promising chance at the best screenwriting colleges. Since my parents were rich and supportive of my goals, I definitely had enough privilege to make it if I worked hard, but my parents were also extremely Christian and homophobic, and I was becoming less and less so as I grew a prefrontal cortex. I felt like I had to choose between staying in LA and pursuing my career of choice, or leaving and experiencing the rest of what life had to offer, because I definitely could not afford my own place in LA. And ultimately, I decided my mental health and sexual freedom was more important to me. So I didn't really have a dream for a while. I was just happy to be able to move in with Almond and swear out loud without consequences. But not long after we started living together, their older sister and her boyfriend offered to take us to Youmacon with them as a gift, which was super nice and an awesome time. And while we were browsing in the artist alley, which is the best part of any anime convention, hands down, I had the thought, oh man, Almond's art is good enough for this, like better than some of the people who are here. And as I was thinking that, Almond mentioned aloud how they always wanted to run a booth as a kid but didn't know how to sell their art. And in that moment, I was like, I technically have a business degree. I have at least a small following online. I'm gonna make that happen. And from that day on, Calico Parade became our shared dream. As I mentioned before, I've already made a lot of mistakes, but I'm not giving up. This little store means a lot to me, and I actually really enjoy managing the business. It's really cool to see artwork go from something on a screen to a physical product you can hold, and tabling at conventions is really fun. I love being surrounded by artwork and seeing cosplayers and running around like a little errand girl fetching Almond food and water. It feels like when I was a kid at school, bringing the teacher's attendance to the principal. It makes me feel really important and useful. And I still get to submerge myself in the cartoons and the anime that meant so much to me I wanted to write for them. It's special to me. I know this has been a short and kind of weird video, sort of a half advertisement, half story time, but if people like it, I'd be willing to share more, so let me know in the comments. And if you're interested in buying a sticker or two, use the code KANDARU to get $3 off any order $4 or more. That will bring the price of all the stickers down to $1, and you can use it an unlimited number of times until the end of August. I don't actually get that much profit at that price, but the data will let me know which stickers people like the most and what fandoms we should make more of. Okay, I think that's it for now. Bye-bye!